So that was how he became the Babariga mobile banking CEO of Kano, Gandollar, as we supposed to JLo, right? But we'll leave that one for now. And I'm trying to take a detour, right? I'm trying to see if I can still manage my time and possibly still take calls, okay, tonight. So I'm working through it one after the other. Here is what the latest step from Kemi Badenoch. So those of you who lives in the UK, or you are planning to, no, sorry, not those who live in the UK per se. Those of you who are trying to jump up from the contraption to come down to the UK, please do so legally. And with Kemi's proposal, if she ever becomes our prime minister in the UK, this is what she will do. Another from Kemi Badenoch.
From next year, 2 million immigrants could automatically claim British citizenship. 2 million people. That's nearly twice the population of Birmingham. That's massive. We've introduced a deportation bill because we're committed to bringing immigration down. Back in February, we demanded Labour triple the time for new immigrants to get a British passport. They voted it down. And now they've brought in some half-assed version that's not going to work. Here's what will work. Deport all foreign criminals. Mandatory age checks. No more pretending to be kids. Tougher visa rules and salary thresholds. Disapply the Human Rights Act to immigration cases. No more abusing human rights laws to dodge deportations. Make asylum support repayable, and no permanent right to stay in the UK if you've relied on benefits. Until that's law, we won't fix this. Labour should adopt it now. It's time to get tough. That's what the Conservatives' deportation bill delivers. And we're going to go further. Our country is a home, not a hotel. And if we don't defend it, no one else will. From
So I have yet, I am yet to also to see the reactions of some of the Nigerians in the past. Well, anyway, she probably will be removed as their conservative leader before the end of this year, because there are those who felt like, no, she's not like appealing as much as they wanted to use as their poster girl somehow, right? But yeah, immigration, that should be our business, right? That's coming from Auntie Kemi, who is a daughter of immigrant herself. Anyway, that's as well on the side. Okay, so I picked this up from what is his name again? Rufai Oseni, right? It is about the trafficked Nigerians, most of them girls, to Abidjan. Abidjan is Côte d'Ivoire, isn't it? Right. It was the VeryDarkMan, I believe, that kind of made the expose on these victims of trafficking outside Nigeria, those who were promised, better lives, but otherwise. So the hairpiece was in Abidjan. Rufai was there, made this video to report her back as well, right? From Abidjan.
Right, so we are with some of our sisters that are going to be coming back to Nigeria. Yeah. And these I've got to represent of the Nigerian community here. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, my name is Mike Chief Davidson Obu. Okay. The public relation officer of the Nigerian community.
So these girls are going back home today?
Yeah, they are going. And my president is somewhere there.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like you to meet him. He's the President General of Nigerians in Côte d'Ivoire.
Okay. So can you really tell us what's the count? How many girls are going back home? What really transpires with most of these girls, and the advocacy that was started to bring them back home.
As you know, most of them were trafficked and they are victims of trafficking. Yeah. And being the Nigerians here, we are doing all we can you know, to rescue them and to, you know, see how we can bring them back to Nigeria.
Good.
You know, so that the government in Nigeria, we're looking forward for them to see how they can do 1 or 2 empowerment for them, because they are victims, like you see.
Yeah. So is there any message the Nigerian community here in Abidjan has for others that might be back home, that people might be enticing with such opportunity and all of that?
The truth is that a lot of them have been lured by hyper-pay job, and there's nothing like hyper-pay job anywhere. You know, even in America, Europe, nothing like hyper-pay job. People will tell you, come, you work in a restaurant, they'll pay you $5,000. It doesn't exist anywhere. You know, so what we are telling our young girls and young boys, you know, they should be very, very mindful of who they go with. Most of these girls were actually kidnapped, you know, what do you call it, adopted from schools. You know, like some of them are crying there. You know, they didn't even know how they get here. They never knew they were coming to this place. So they were deceived. So that's the situation. We are also parents should also educate their parents. And the government too, they need to do more. You know, if Nigeria was, you know, what we expected of it, many of these girls will not come here. They're actually suffering. Look at them. Many of them are very sick. I
can see 1 or 2 of them are pregnant already.
Yeah, many are pregnant. Some are even having children. You know, so it's such a appalling situation.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Rufai.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a symbolic day. I just came on a flight to Ivory Coast today. You remember the girls trafficked to Ivory Coast from what happened as regards, you know, that situation where I think it was VeryDarkMan, Martin said, that revealed when he came to Ivory Coast one of the girls trafficked. We're currently in the flight, you know, in Abidjan, where APC in its magnanimity has said they were going to evacuate those girls and bring them back. So we are right there in the flight. Very next video you're going to be seeing here are that of the girls coming back to hope, coming back to health, and coming back to healing in Nigeria. And this is kudos APC. They made their effort as regards, they said they were going to do it, and now they have done it. So we're just making the arrangements here. The crew and everybody is getting ready for the girls. I hear, as we speak now, the girls are coming out. We're just here in Abidjan, Ivory Coast. Very soon the girls are going to make their way in from that terminal. They're going to be coming, and you will see the girls as they come in. So just watch it, everybody. We have the excuses for you right here on the Arise News channel.
Well done. Rufai, same story. You see, human traffickers always preys on impoverished countries, the people within impoverished countries. And most of the time, the traffickers are always like known people too, you know, the friend of the friend to the friend of the friend. And they're actually like moving them into what is believed to be even worse than what they are experiencing in Nigeria. We have had victims who have shared their own personal experiences and all that, you know, yeah. So the guy who reported on this, VeryDarkMan, spent 5 days in the EFCC detention, remember? Well, he's been released and he has been talking. In one of his recent videos, like explaining what happened or transpired while he was in their detention, or even before he got to their detention and after as well. This video was one of them. And if you want to probably like follow it up if you haven't already, yeah, where he extensively, there's another video where he extensively explained how it all happened. But here is a bit.
All right. So first of all, before the story starts, make I don't go straight to the point with this one about EFCC, right? So my phone is with the EFCC. As a matter of fact, I got another phone when I came out. You understand? Because I have a feeling that they will not give me my phone again, right? I got another phone. I was trying to log into my own iCloud. I can't access my iCloud again. You understand? I can't access my iCloud again. You understand? But that's by the way. What I want to say, EFCC, when I don't say we want to start a friendship. You understand? I said I should put this here before I give the story because you people know I must talk and I don't miss out on any detail, right? Now we won't do friend. Wait till go spoil the friend. Now I just want to talk. If you people took a picture of me, right? You people took a picture of me, right? Where wahala go day? That picture I wanna take of me, wanna release them. Make I consider money laundry on top. That's what will cause the problem between us. As one do friendship now, where we say, okay, yes, problem there, somebody scam person, I tell you now, catch the person. Let's just go like this. You understand? Because if you not release my picture for on a page, I can't go see money laundry as una put. First of all, you people will prove money laundry to the whole Nigerians. It might actually be the first case where we go do in the open. All details will be put online. When I put tax evasion, no problem. But you see that money laundry, if you people put it online, two things. You will prove it, not just proving it. It only means, because I don't launder money, I'm not a fraudster. If you not put them, it only goes to show, say, the people where be saying that they put all those alleged this thing on top and all those charges on that they put for their head. It means a lie. Do you understand? So this is just a way to say if you want to do friendship, you guys clean the money laundry. I see them. You know, I told you people that day. I said I'm gonna talk about it. If you people put it, there's gonna be a problem. You people will prove it. And if you don't prove it, no problem. Now the government. But then again, anybody you post and write any charges on them, I'm gonna say it's a lie because it is a lie against me. Do you understand? So you gotta put out that money laundry. Do you understand? Then whatever one I wanna put, no problem. I won't use that thing. That's una placard. I won't use that until they do my profile picture. I don't have a problem. I'll give the full story, obviously. Do you understand? Because for some reason, now when I do house, I can't say, wait, this why they don't log out my iCloud. Now then they in control everything on that phone. Now my phone literally has a lot of evidence of a lot of different things. Evidence on a lot of things is on that phone. Different evidence of a lot of things is on that phone. So I have a feeling they will not give me the phone. And even if they want to give me the phone, it's gonna be bugged. That's my feeling before they say I accuse them again. Do you understand? So that phone is as good as gone. And again, I had a feeling that, oh my, if I say these people no go on, make I post. Do you understand? But I don't get another phone, and I'm going to get another better phone. Because this one when I go find now, I guys go collect iPhone 11. Do you understand? I don't get access to WhatsApp. I don't get access to nothing. Everything has been taken away from me. Everything has been taken away from me. And like I said, in my own feeling, they ain't gonna give me back. Do you understand? And I
Yes, we do. So, like I said, he went on to explain what happened, why he went to the bank, and then what he found when he got to the bank, and then how the bank invited the police. How he was rough-handled within the bank and all that stuff. It's like said a lot. But from this particular video, right, he said they took his picture. So that means they have his mugshot. And he kept saying, the day you are going to post my picture holding that placard, I'll be waiting to record that board. You better don't write that money laundering that you mentioned when I was with you, right? He said, you want to do friendship. Now that you want to do friendship. So whatever that means, right? After his encounter with them, maybe they told him that they would now be his friends, like let's be friends or something like that. However, before they told him that, they took his picture, his mugshot. So when he kept mentioning, when he kept saying, don't put money laundering, you can put tax evasion. So that means these two were possible the straw that the EFCC is using to hold him, right? So which is that he evaded tax from all the money he's got, right? And then money laundering, which he says is not laundering money for anyone, but they did put a money laundering on his mug shots. So I want to see that. I actually would love to see that. All right. So then his phone, they took his phone. They have no right to take his phone. Like they don't have any right to take his phone. Confiscate his phone. So I don't know what Deji did there. Obviously, no. Even if the court says they should give the phone, they will still keep it. But evidence on the phone, or evidence will be on the phone that the people sending you all of the details of those who were owing them, right? That means the personal information and all that. So don't call it evidence. Evidence, bow. These are just supposedly, right? Except if there's something indeed behind all of that drama. Now, don't get me wrong, go, right? So the point there is that whatever the EFCC is up to, okay, and whatever they detailing as well, is public display right now means things are not as they're not as in black and white as they should. As they appear, right? So I don't know comment that one. So that's as usual. I can see where this EFCC, VeryDarkMan, and maybe others will end. So, brethren, I have this. My time is up. That's what is making me become like, oh. But I do have something I want to share with you. Okay, I'll keep the rest for another time. And after this, maybe we can take calls if there is time. Last week, Sunday, I think it was this, right? So a few days ago, I remember telling you a story. I didn't tell you the whole story, but it's a story of a young woman. She's 19, who is an Andy Walker learner somewhere in Ikorodu. Then she became pregnant. As if getting pregnant with a baby was not enough. There were two twins. So she went into labor again, just about 2 weeks or so ago. She went into labor. And she had no real money. It was more or less like they didn't know they were pregnant or got prepared. But that was how, like, economically disadvantaged she was. So when she went to labor, they had to operate to get the cesarean operation. We call it CS, right? So the hospital took very good care of her to the best of their own ability, but there is minimal to what they could do. So they saved the mother and they saved the children, the babies. But they wouldn't be like running it on a free care kind of, right? So they gave them a bill of about 700,000 naira, medical bill. So the supposed boyfriend had to run away. He actually ran away. So this young woman was left with a mom who is also just a mania job, kind of like worker. You get what I mean? Clean here, clean there, help them there, help them there. And whatever you are given is what she's using to take care of herself and her children, right? So the story got to the Yoruba Union. That's where I'm going. And just last week, at the Yoruba Union leadership meeting, it was brought forward. And because of these children, we kind of felt like it's an immediate, sort of like an immediate help was needed for the sake of the children. So we sent a representative to go in there and find out what was it like. And indeed, what he saw, honestly, prompted us to actually act as fast as possible. The new mother, we just had a CS already. She was already having a tear. Is that the right word? Like that same spot that was sewn together was already like a opening up. Just 2-3 days after having the babies, she was already trying to kind of like